Hey, it's Dwayne,
And Gerrick.
and this is episode 13 of Trading for Kids, teaching kids about money. This episode, you know what it's called?
It's Eye on the Prize.
Is your eye on the prize? Is your eye on the prize? We're going to talk about that. What we do here is we teach kids biblical principles through money. Believe it or not, you can learn a lot from the market. You can learn discipline. You can learn the consequences of not making the right decisions and all sorts of things. And you can learn the reward for making the right decisions as well in the market. So what we did with Gerrick is we started him out with $100 in his CashApp account. Yes, you can trade stocks with CashApp. And each week, Gerrick gets $10 added to his CashApp for doing what?
Chores.
For doing his chores. And he's learning how to compound and trade his allowance, truly compound it. And he's starting to feel the effects of that. There's some weeks that he makes more in a week from trading than what he does from his allowance. So,
and today we're gonna do our stock week. We're gonna do our stocks, and we're gonna buy our stocks we had, but some of them were not.
Yep, we're gonna look at some of the stocks that we sold, look to see if they're ripe to buy back and start scaling into them. We're gonna learn all sorts of things, but the first thing that we need you to do is do what?
Smash that like button
and subscribe to our channel. So mash that like button, subscribe to our channel. We are so grateful to you. It really helps us out. And if you go a step further, we're fairly new to these videos. So please share our video out. Let other people know about them. It helps us get eyeballs, and it just helps people know out in the world that, hey, we exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, are you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go trade. I'm going to go ahead and share Gerrick's screen here. So when you open Cash App, you're going to see this green screen right here.
So, and then on the left bottom corner, you're going to see how much money you have.
Correct. And of course, Gerrick has a lot more money than this. He has some in the market working, some on buy orders. But if you see this $104, you can go ahead and you can click that. It'll show whatever amount that you have in Cash App, it'll show there. So I'm going to go ahead and click that money. By the way, I realized something this week. I did not pay you for last week. So after this week, you're going to get $20 because I forgot to pay your $10. So you'll be getting $20 added into your Cash App account. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty sweet.
We're going to get money.
So once you hit that money, you're going to come to this screen right here.
You're going to see savings, Bitcoin, and taxes.
And stocks.
Yeah, and you need to push the stocks.
Push the stocks.
And if you haven't been here and you're new, you're going to see a different screen.
You're going to see this screen.
Yeah, and then you can go ahead and put what stocks you know in.
Once you buy your first stock, your screen will look much like ours, right?
But if you buy it on the first day, it's not going to come up on
until it buys on Monday when the market opens.
Yeah.
Right. Correct. Because this is the weekend. That's why we do the episodes on the weekend. So people can make moves before the market opens first thing. Now, I do want to let you guys know about something. We made some moves this week. We actually took down some profit. If you look at how we did for the week, it shows that we were up 3.18% overall for the week. That's how we finished the week. We went up, we came back down a little bit, but we still finished in profit, and we made some moves, right? We made some moves. Yeah, you're doing really good overall, right?
Yeah, if you come and look at something.
We're positioned really well. So that's your all-time performance.
If you go down here and press my details, you can see how much value at sale. I got value at sale is at $247.65.
And the value of purchase is $203.37.
We're doing good on those.
And your gain is about a little over $44, right?
Mhm.
So you're doing quite well. But back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. What was I telling them about? On the week.
Mhm.
So we finished up on the week. We made some moves this week. And by the way, if you're following along, I know some people are trading along with us, both kids and adults. And by the way, for the adults out there and for your parents, I have my company called Infurio, where I teach people how to basically trade their retirement account and truly build their wealth. And it's awesome. We're doing really, really well in Infurio. But if you want to see the moves we make throughout the week on the trades that we take on this episode, what do they need to do? You need to join our Facebook group, right?
And our in my Facebook group. It's called Trading with G.
Trading with G on Facebook. And there is a link in the description of this video where you can join our Facebook group. If you don't have Facebook, have your parents join Facebook. And if we do any buys or sells throughout the week, you'll know we post them there. And you can follow us.
And if you go to YouTube and you want to watch us, you have to type in Infurio.
Infurio, that's our YouTube channel, right? It's also the name of Dad's company, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's go look at the moves we made this week. We sold 2 stocks. What did we sell?
We sold 270 Bio in Roblox.
Let's look at Roblox. Roblox was that stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
That we kept saying, oh my gosh, we've got to poke this with a stick. You remember that? We've got to poke it with a stick, right? So we sold Roblox. If we look at what we had in it,
we had
$9, right?
Uh-huh. And we canceled a sell order.
Because we had to cancel our sell order to sell it. And we sold it for how much?
We sold it for $9.74.
$9.74. Not $9.74.
Yeah.
We made 74 cents on $9, which was actually 8.22% of our trade. We made 8.22% on that trade. Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't too shabby. We were in that for a few weeks and we made 8.22%. We'll take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other one that we sold was
270 Bio.
270 Bio, and if we look at it,
we have a buy order right here for 13 and another buy order for 13.
Not a buy order, we actually bought it.
Yeah.
So we were in it for $26. We bought it 2 times, right?
$13, and that equals
26.
26. So we had it for 26. It was
$26 we had in it, and we sold it for how much?
$28.59.
Correct. So we made like $2.59 on that $26, right?
Mm-hmm.
We actually made on that trade. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
We made 9.96%. We almost made 10% on that trade. And
kept on going up.
Those were the moves we made.
And today we're gonna buy.
It did. You know what? It did keep going up after we sold it there for a minute, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a reason that this episode is called Eye on the Prize. Is your eye on the prize? Do you know why? Because sometimes you get a win offered to you in life. God offers you a win, right?
Yeah, like we had Ford and it gave us a reward from keeping that stock.
But what I'm saying is in life, sometimes God offers you a win and you just have to be content with the win that you have, right? You can't be worried about the win that everybody else has, just the win that you have. And if you're happy with the win that you have, then you win, right? Because the goal is the goal is to be able to win in the moment. If you can win in the moment, then you can win in the aggregate. Do you know what aggregate means?
The end.
It means overall, correct. You can win in the end. And so we took our wins. There was a chance it could have come back down, but it went back up. And we took our win on 270 bio and we were happy with our win. And now since then it's came back down and we're probably going to buy more today, right? So we'll talk about that here in a second. Let's go look at our stocks first. Right now we have
$78.80
in the market,
and we're gained.
and it's worth $80.25, and we're up how much?
We're gained $1.45.
Or we're up 1.84%, right? On our current stocks that we're holding because we closed some for profit. Now you're gonna look and see we don't have as many stocks.
So today we're gonna buy
Do you know why we don't have as many stocks? Because Daddy saw that the market looked like it was gonna come down. And it did. It came down yesterday, and we got out of our stocks that we had for a profit before it came down. That was pretty awesome, right? So now we get to go buy them back.
I want to look at our oil stocks.
We're going to look at the oil. You want to look at the oil stocks first?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the oil stocks first. That's fine. We got two oil stocks.
We got Chevron and ExxonMobil.
Chevron and ExxonMobil. And the reason why we did an analysis last week where we see the potential that oil could squeeze up there 300%, believe it or not.
So if our stocks are down, oils are up. And if our stocks are up, then oil is
correct.
Down.
Because typically when stocks go down, oil goes up. And when stocks go up, oil comes down. It doesn't always happen that way, but a lot of times it does. Mm-hmm. And we saw the potential for possibly a huge squeeze on oil. Now, we're not saying it's going to happen, but that potential is there. But it does look like oil needs to go up at least 10 to 30%. So we went ahead and we took a position in the oil stocks. And by the way, if you want to see that analysis, go to the 26.5-minute mark of last week's episode, and you can watch my analysis on oil.
That.
Yep, that's what they've done overall. But let's look at where we're at in it, okay? Right now, we bought $16 worth.
And we're lost on $7, but it's
no,
not
7 cents.
Yeah,
we're down 7 cents, right?
And it's not that much, but
no, that's no. It went up a little bit when we first got it. It came back down. Hey, that's okay. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes things are going to come down before they go up. And if we look at Chevron stock, it looks like it could potentially come back here to 145. See right there, that little bump?
Uh-huh.
And it's at 153 now. So we're just going to leave it alone. If it comes back here, we might end up buying more. Where are we looking to sell this at?
Probably to sell it at
probably up in here. See right here around 179. See this little spike down right there, where nothing has come back and hit it? See it right there?
And then we can probably sell in another place.
Like, we can
sell it like up at this top mountain.
We'll probably sell it at the bottom of this little spike down. We could even sell it here. We may sell it here at 168. We may sell it here at 180. We just got to see what it does, right?
Yeah.
But we know it looks like we've got a pretty decent position. We're just going to keep what we have. If it comes down to this 145, we may look to buy more, right? And so oil is Chevron looking good. Let's look at ExxonMobil.
ExxonMobil
did the same thing. It went up initially. It came back down.
And we're total invested is $16 like Chevron, and we're lost 32 cents.
We haven't lost it. We're just down right now 32 cents. Because we don't lot. The only way to lose it is if we closed out the trade right now. But we're not going to do that. So we're down 2%, and that's fine. If we look at Chevron.
No, it's ExxonMobil.
Or Exxon, excuse me. If we look at ExxonMobil, we're see this peak right here, this big peak right all through here. where I'm moving my cursor, this is all one peak. So we're seeing if this come back down and hit this peak, and if it's bouncing off of there to go even higher. It's potentially it could, but if we look at what it's doing right now, we look that there's a spot. It's right now it's at $100.94. There's a spot all the way down here. See this little peak down here that it hasn't came back to? Right here at $88.86. If it really wanted to come down there, it could maybe come down here to $88.86. So if it comes down there, we'll probably look to go ahead and buy some more down there, right? How many buy orders do we have? In fact, you know what? We could go ahead and put a buy order down there. You want to do that? We can put a buy order on.
I know there's two X's.
We can put a buy order on there. We'll just put a buy order on.
There's two X's.
Exxon and Chevron. Where could this go if it goes up?
It
could go up to the bottom of this right here. See this spike down?
It could go like right down on this peak.
It could go on that peak.
It could go like down about right on.
Well, it hasn't hit down there yet, so it's above there. So if it was to go up, it couldn't go up somewhere where we're down further. That's if it went down. If it was to go up, it would probably go up
here.
Yeah, probably right in here. Maybe right here. You might have had it around 110. We bought it for around $103, a little less. So if it goes up, it could go up there. If it comes down, it could come down here to $88.86. So why don't we just go ahead and put a buy in there? Now, when we came into the trade, we got to let people know we came in for 9% of Gerrick's available balance at the time. Your available balance is money that you have that's not tied up in trades. So between what he had in his balance and what he has in buy orders, we took 9% of that because those buy orders are it's still money that's free. If we wanted to, we could cancel those buy orders and we still have access to that money.
Could we look at WeWork if
we will here in a second if we have time.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and buy. We're buying this in $16 increments, right? So go ahead and go to change order type. What did we say? What price did we say? Let's make sure we get this right.
Like probably up here.
Right here at the top of this,
yeah.
which is 88.86. Okay, 88.90. Let's call it. Okay. So buy, change order type.
88.90.
88.90. Let's go down to 88.90. 88.90 looks good. Right there. You can hit the arrow down. Yep. Okay, hit set. Hit the three dots. 16.
Yeah, 16.
That's what we're entering it for. Yep. Next. Hit 90 days. We can always cancel it out. And
so then continue and confirm.
Confirm. And we have a buy order for.
It's good. And let's go check it. No, it's in here. It's up here.
Yep. We've got a buy order set. Looks good, right? Let's also go do that for Chevron real quick. Based on the place that we saw it could come to. So if we remember, we said that it could possibly come down here to what, 145.78. Let's say 145.80. Okay.
145.80.
145.80. Custom purchase order.
145.45.
145.80. Oh, I used the arrows. There it is. You had it.
80.
Right here. Let go of it. You're making me laugh here.
Right there. Oh
no, you gotta go to 145.80 right there. Look, when you get close, you can use these up and down arrows. Watch. Okay, watch. Okay. Oh, I got it right there. I got it right. I didn't even have to use the arrows. Hit set. There's the three dots.
16.
16, because no, we came into this one for $16, so we're buying it in $16 increments. And let's see. Confirm.
And let's see if it does it. Yep. And let's go check. in here and
So
something
we got it set, right? All right. So we got our oil stocks covered. You know what we're using our oil stocks for?
for
Remember what I said they were used for?
because if the stocks are down,
They're used for a hedge, right? They're a hedge. So if our stocks go down, oil stocks go up, we can take our profit on the oil stocks. But if our stocks go up and the oil stocks go down, we can take our profit on our stocks and we can look to buy more oil down if that happens, right?
Mhm.
So we're using them as a hedge. And if oil did go up and our stocks came down, we would just buy more of our stock and when we sold our oil for profit.
I want to see purple innovation.
So you want to look, we're not doing these straight down the list. We're just going to go random. All right, well, let's go for it. Purple innovation.
I've never seen.
Right now, Gerrick has $10.80 in it. That's what he came into the trade for because that was 9% of his available balance.
And we're down 43 cents.
We're down 43 cents, right?
Mhm.
All right, so we're down almost 4% on the trade. We've been up, we've been down. This is one that we're playing long term. Why? Because we think purple could go much higher. What's purple do?
They make purple stuff inside the
Mattresses.
bed. Yeah, mattresses, and it's like kind of a purple thing inside.
Yep, they do. They have this proprietary formula that they have this mattress that they make, and they're getting really good reviews on people who use the purple mattress.
The purple inside is purple stuff.
Correct. They're starting to get a lot more word of mouth out there, and we believe that the stock can go up quite a ways. So we're looking here. We do have a buy order. Let's see where we have a buy order.
Right here, we have a buy order. If it hits $2.40, we're
$2.40.
We're gonna buy $10.80.
Correct, because that's what we came into the trade with. So we're buying this in $10.80 increments. And so if it comes to $2.40, we're going to buy more purple. So let's take a look at it. We don't have a sell order set for purple, and that's fine. We're just waiting to see once it goes up, how far it's going to go up when it does. But we have a buy order set. See this little peak right here? You can barely see it. See that little right there at the bottom where my cursor is? Boom, right there.
232.
232. We set it a little higher. So if it comes down to 230, if it comes down to $2.40, we're just going to buy more. And when it goes up, we can make a lot more money, right? And if it does go up in the meantime, we're already in the trade. So we're happy. Even if it went up from here, we'd still be happy. So
we'd be happy if it went to 100. We're going to sell.
We'd be really happy if it went way up there. But that takes time. So what we're doing is we've got our position in purple. We're looking to buy more for $2.40 if it comes down there. And we're just really waiting for once it makes that move up to see what the market's going to do and how far it's going to go up. So that's purple. We're looking good.
Then let's look at Virgin Galactic.
Virgin Galactic. Let's see. What do they do?
They're launching spaceships up
into space.
And they're going to let people ride and see space.
Correct. They're doing space tourism. Yeah. Tickets are really expensive right now, but there's people paying for them. And hey, if people are paying outrageous prices to go to outer space, let's go make money from it by owning their company, right? So right now in Virgin Galactic, we have $18 in the trade, right? And we're up 72 cents. We're up 4%. Now, this is a trade that we were up at 1.64.5%. It went way up, but we still held on to it because I think it's going to make a move much higher. And we didn't want it to get out of it and then it go higher and we miss it. So we said, okay, we'll hold our Virgin Galactic even if it comes back down, and we'll look to just to go ahead and buy more. So if we look at Virgin Galactic, we have a buy order on it right now.
We have a buy order. We have a buy order. If it hits $3.55, we're gonna buy $9.
$3.55.
So we bought two $9.
We're going to buy another $9 worth. Correct. We've actually bought this twice. We're buying it in $9 increments.
We probably canceled one.
Nope. We still have our $3.55. Let's look and see if that still looks good. If we look, that still looks good. We saw a place on a chart. You can't see it anymore because time has went by, but on a month chart, we saw a place at $3.55, around $3.55 that looks good. And that still looks like a good place. It's at $3.80 right now, so it's not far from there. If it wants to come back and hit that, and we pick up more at $3.55, great, so be it. If it wants to take off right now and go way up, that's okay with us too. So we're just kind of hanging tight in Virgin Galactic. We don't have any sell orders because once it makes its move up, we want to see just how high it can go.
Yeah.
We actually think it could go up here to probably maybe around $15, $16 once it makes that big move up. So we're just holding tight on Virgin Galactic. We've got a buy order set and just waiting for it to develop.
Then we're gonna do this one, but this is not our last one because we're gonna buy some more.
Correct. This is, what is this?
This is Zoom video communications.
Zoom video communications, right?
Yep, we're on Zoom right now.
All right. Let's look at Zoom. We have $18 in the trade.
And we're gained $1.55.
We're up 8.61% on this trade. And we bought it twice. We're buying it in $9 increments. And we do have a buy set for Zoom. And we also have a sell set for Zoom. Let's take a look at those. We have a buy if it hits where?
If it hits $62.70, we're gonna buy $9 of it. And we have a sell order if it hits 92 cents.
$92.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna sell all of it, right? So we've got a buy order set if it hits $62.70. And I'm gonna tell you that still looks good. In fact, we could even move that buy order down just a little bit because it looks like it's getting ready to take off. We could move it down to right here. Look at it. Right here. See 61.43? Right there on top of that little peak at the bottom. If it wanted to come down there, it would come lower than this point, right? And that's 61.43. You know what? Actually it's 61.68. You know what? Let's keep our buy order at 62.70. We want to put it just a little higher, just in case it slams down. We don't want to miss it. So we're going to stay there at 62.70. I mean, 61.70 looks good, but 62.70 is close enough. And then we got a sell order if it comes up here. And we're looking for it to come back up here to what? $97, right? The bottom of this spike. You can't really see it on this right here, the bottom of this spike right here. See that? $97?
And 35 cents.
Yeah, right around 97. Where you get out of a trade is not as important as where you get in. Did you know that? Where you get out is not as important as where you get in. However, how you finish is more important than how you start. Think about that for a second, right? Where you get in is more important than where you get out, because that determines if you're going to make profit or not. But how you finish depends on how you managed the ride throughout the trade.
So like when it goes up, we can stay in that trade and it can go up more.
So even if it goes down, right? As long as you manage your ride, how you finish is more important than how you start. Where you get in is more important than where you get out. But how you finish is more important than how you start. So we're looking for Zoom. We've got a buy order if it comes down to $62.70. And we've got a sell order if it hits $92. We're looking for it to come to $97, but we set our sell order a little lower just to make sure that we catch it if it does shoot up there, right? We're looking good on Zoom. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to let it develop, and we're going to let it do its thing. So we also have buy orders on two other things. Let's show what those two things are.
Ford.
We have a buy order on Ford Motor Company.
And WeWork.
And our buy order on Ford Motor Company is $13.05, right? We're coming in with 9% of our available balance. Well, 9% of our available balance at the time we set the buy order. And that's fine. We're going to leave that on the books, $13.05. We also have a buy order for what?
We have a buy order for WeWork.
WeWork for 11 cents.
We're going to also look at that today.
And we're using 9% of our available balance. Well, at the time we set it up as a buy order, we figured out what 9% of our available balance was.
Can we look
and that's fine. We're going to leave it there. Let's go ahead. You want to look at WeWork? We'll look at WeWork real quick.
You have to put his we.
We'll look at WeWork real quick. Let me come back here.
You have to put we's because that's the sign.
It is at 28 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking for it to come all the way down to 11 cents. It may or may not happen. We're just looking to pick it up on a crash if it comes down here, right?
Can we go ahead and buy it?
No, we don't want to buy it right now. It's at 28 cents. We want to keep our buy order right there at 11 cents. If it comes down there, we'll pick it up and we can probably make some really good money very, very quickly if it hits it. We looked at the bottom of this peak, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we subtracted it from the bottom of this peak down or this valley down. See that? The bottom of this valley minus the bottom of this valley. And then we took that minus the bottom of this valley right here, right? And it was 11 cents. That's what we figured. So the distance from here to here, we figured up what the next distance down would be, and it would be 11 cents. So we just want to keep our buy order there. If it comes down real quick, if it drops down there and catches it, great, we'll pick it up. If we look at Ford really quickly.
Oh, you have to put F.
F is Ford.
Yeah.
Look, see how it's rounding? I said it could hit this resistance over here.
Mm-hmm.
We made a really good profit on Ford already. We made almost 20% on Ford, and we're looking to buy it again. Look, it looks like it's starting to round, and it looks like it's going to come down.
So when it comes down, we can go ahead.
When it comes down to $13.05, almost at the top of this peak right here, we're looking to buy more, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that I call that general consensus wave, where you have a drive up. See this drive up? From
drive
here
up,
to here,
drive down, drive up,
second drive up,
and second drive down
is lower than the first drive down, which would be right here.
And you can go like up all the way, but sometimes it'll do up second time and down the second time, then up the third time and
Correct.
down the third time, and then shoot up.
In fact, let's just show them what we're talking about. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you guys on my computer screen. We'll just take a look at Ford, and I'll show you what we're talking about, the general consensus wave. So let me go here to Ford. If we launch the chart and we look at this. What you see trading overall is this wave right here. I call it the general consensus wave. Okay, sine waves always behave a certain way, and basically what happens is you get a drive up, you get a drive down, you get a second drive up, and you get a second drive down lower than the first drive. And a lot of times it'll come up and then it'll come down one more time before going up. Not always. Sometimes it'll come down and it'll just go right back up. But you always see this pattern: drive up, drive down, second drive up, and the second drive down is always lower than the first drive. And then if it wants to, it can go higher. Okay, so it just depends. It depends on a longer time frame scale where the general consensus wave is from there. But if we're looking right here, look at Ford. You see this? You got to drive up, you got to drive down, you got a second drive up, The second drive down would be lower than here, right?
Mhm.
And so if it came down here to $13.05 at the top of this peak, it would come lower, and we're looking to buy more. And it may even come down to the top of this peak. It could come here, it could come down here, but we're wanting to make sure we don't miss it. So once it comes down to $13.05, we're going to make our first buy on Ford. I should say our next buy on Ford. We've already bought it before, but we've sold it, and now we don't have it. So we're making our next new first buy, I should say. So Ford looks good. I like the looks of it. I like where we have our buy order set. It looks fantastic. So let's go ahead and share your screen again. So Gerrick, let's talk about the moves we're going to make this week. Okay?
We're gonna buy.
We're going to buy some of the stocks that we've taken a look at.
We're
Right?
gonna buy Mersana Therapeutics, 270 Bio,
And Peloton, right?
Yep.
We made a profit on them before, and they came back down, and now we're going to look to buy them back. So let's go look at Mersana first.
No, Peloton. Peloton.
You don't
Look
look
how
at
much down.
you don't look at Peloton for okay, that's a good point. It's down further, right?
Yeah.
So if we look at Peloton, we're going to look right here.
It's down 9.
It was down 9% the other day, right?
Mhm.
And if you look right here, it's almost back to where we bought or where we sold it, right? We bought it over here, we sold it over here. It's almost came back down here, and we're looking for it to come to the top of probably this peak right here, $8.23. It's at $8.69 right now. I'm going to say that that's close enough. If we're going to make the first buy, see, it could come down here to 8.33. It could come to the top of this little spike right here, which is 8.23. It's pretty close right now. It's probably going to go down a little bit, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and set it up to buy because it may just come down on Monday, drop down real quick, and then go back up. So you got to figure out what 9% of your balance is. Let's look and see what it is. Okay, you got 72 there, and then let's see what you have on buy orders. If we look at your buy orders, let's total them up. Okay, you've got 16 plus 6. You've got 16 plus 16 there. That's 32 plus $10.40
Unequal.
plus. Okay, $13
$13
plus
plus
9.
9.
Yep, plus $10.80.
$10.80. Like that.
Yep, plus 9.
Plus 9.
Plus. You actually have a buy order for Roblox if it's there. I'm just going to cancel that out. Okay, I'm going to cancel that Roblox. We're out of it now. Okay, what is that total? 84 plus. Now that I canceled that order, you've got 81. So add 81.
Plus 81
equals 165. Now we're going to take 9% of that. So take times 0.09. 165.20.
0.
I'm going to write that down. 165.20.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Now what's that equal? 0.09. That's 9%. That's about $15. Okay. We're going to call that $15. So let's go ahead and buy Peloton for $15 right now. And first of all, let's see if it comes back up where it could come back up to. It could come back up here to the bottom of that. It could go up. It could go up even higher. It could go up all the way to the bottom of this, which is around 13. This actually looks really good to go up. So let's go ahead and hit buy. 15. We're just going to buy it now, so it'll buy it on Monday when the market opens, right? Schedule.
Nothing.
Done. Okay.
And
right there. Yep.
Peloton.
And it looks like it's going to buy it for $8.69 approximately. And right now it's at $8.69. So it'll buy it where it is right now. Okay. That looks good.
And then we're gonna buy
What's the next one?
the 270 bio since it was
270 bio.
yeah, cause down
Okay.
more.
So 270 bio. And now it looks like 270 bio. If we're looking at this chart, look at this. This looks really good. It could come back down here and hit $9 and right here, $9.65. If it wanted, it's at $10.28. It may not though. See this spike right here, how it's hit it, or this one down here? This could go up from here. So we're going to go ahead and take an entry point, and if it does come down there lower, we'll just buy more, right?
Are we gonna buy it 15?
Because where this looks like it could go, look, you've got these 3 descending peaks. So you got a peak right here, you've got a peak right here, and you got a peak right here. When you see those evenly spaced 3 descending peaks, usually what happens is you have to go higher than the second descending peak. You have to go higher, which is around $15, and it's at $10 now. I mean, if it went up there, that would be about a 50% gain. That would be a pretty good gain.
Are we gonna
right?
buy $15 like we did there?
And if you look at this looks like it could even break out all the way over here, up here to around $25. So this has some really good upside. Yeah, it could come down a little bit lower, but we want to take a position in it so that we don't miss it. So let's figure out what 9% of our balance is, available balance, okay? You had 165.20, and we just put 15 in, so take 165.20 minus 15.
Wait, you want me to push, I push sheet.
Put 165.20.
1 point.
165.20 minus 15, because you just went ahead. You got to clear that out. You had something else to calculate. Look, here's how you do it. So we got to take 165.2 minus the $15 that we just bought in stock. So that leaves us 150. If we got to take 9% of that. So times 0.09 equals
13.51.
$13.50. So let's go ahead and buy $13.50 of 270 bio. 13.5. Hit next.
Schedule. Done.
All right, and let's see if it put it in there. And if we look,
down here.
Yep, it's there. Looks like it's gonna buy it around $10.28, and
it's gonna buy it on.
And it's currently at $10.28. So that looks good. What was the other one that we owned before that we're gonna look to buy more of? You remember? Look at the list.
Oh, Mersana Therapeutics.
Mersana Therapeutics, right? And if we look at Mersana Therapeutics, we look right here. See where it's coming down and hitting this peak?
Yeah.
On the month chart? We think it could bounce off of this peak, and it's right there right now. This looks really good to potentially go up right here where it's at right now. If it wanted to fall down there really quickly, it could maybe fall down to this peak over here, $3.28. But this looks good. See how it came down, Gerrick? Look, see how it came down and it bounced up? Look how it's starting to shoot up. You see that? See how it's starting to shoot up on the chart? It came down and now it's starting to shoot back up. This looks like a really good entry point. So Mersana Therapeutics, we've analyzed this in the past. We think that this has the potential to go up quite a ways. I mean, it could go up here to the bottom of this spike down right here pretty easily, which is around $4.38. And it's at $3.65 now. This looks like it has some room to go up. It could even go up all the way up here to $7. Do you see the bottom of this spike? It could even shoot up here to $7. So this looks like it has some pretty good upside. Let's go ahead and buy Mersana. We got to buy with 9% of our balance. So pull up the calculator. So open the calculator. And if we look right here on the calculator, we had 150.20 before, right? 150.20, 150.20. We just bought $13.50 worth, 13.5. And now we got to take 9% of that. That's 136.70. So what's 9 times 0.09? So we're taking off our other 2 trades that are scheduled to buy Monday. We're taking that out of our available balance. And what is that? Hit the equal button. $12.30. $12.30.
$12.30.
So let's go ahead and hit buy.
$12.30.
$12.30 worth.
$12.30.
Hit next. Schedule.
Done. Let's go check it. And hey, look, we have more. We can buy more. We can buy more.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, because we have them scheduled for Monday. These are ones that we're buying now. We're just going to buy on Monday. So we have $12.30. If we look, it looks like it's scheduled to buy for $3.65. And if we look at where it is right now, it looks like it is currently at, let's see, it's currently at $3.65. And it said we were going to buy it. It's projected to buy at what? $3.65. So right where it is now, that looks good. Okay. We always want to check that just to make sure there's no big orders that have came in to send the price up or down. So we look good on that.
And we're done.
No, we got one more. And I'm going to tell you something. This stock, do you know where it came from?
Vizio.
This is a gift from Grandpa.
And it's
Did you know Grandpa and Daddy talk about stocks, right?
Yeah, and Grandpa told us Vizio.
Vizio, right?
Yeah, and they sell TVs.
And they sell TVs. We actually, my dad and I, we talk about stocks, and he asked my opinion on stocks. And he said, hey, will you look at Vizio? To me, it looks really good. And I looked at it and I said, Dad, that stock looks really good to buy. So let's look at Vizio. If we look at Vizio, it's up right now. It's up 5% on Friday. It's up almost 7% on the week. But look at this chart. See the year chart? See this peak up right here? See that? That peak up was $7.37. It's now $7.53. It cleared this peak, which is what's called resistance. It broke resistance. Now it could come back down to $7.37, but it's at $7.53. It's close enough right now that there's a good chance this continues up. Where could this go? Look at the bottom over here of this spike down. You see that? $8.74.
Yeah.
It could go up there, which is a pretty good gain if it comes up there. And if it really wanted to, look at this, Gerrick. It could go all the way back up here. See this spike down right here at $17? See how nothing's come back and hit it yet? Nothing's come back up and hit it. Do you see that? Do you see this spike all the way up here at $17 where it came down? And it hasn't came back up yet? If it wanted, it could go all the way back up there as well, right? So Vizio looks good. It's starting to break out, and we're looking good in Vizio. So let's see what we're going to buy at Vizio. So we have $124.40 for our available balance after we take off those other buys that are buying Monday. Take 9% of that. What is it?
Times
0.09. 0.09 equals
$11.19.
$11.19. So we'll just say $11.20. How about that?
$11.20.
Yep. So we're gonna buy it.
Oh.
Hit buy.
$11.20.
Cents. Hit next. So we're buying with 9% of our available balance. That's what our entry point's gonna be.
And
Let's see if it set it up.
oh, yep, there's 12.
And if we look right here,
It did.
it did. It looks like it's gonna buy it for $7.54. And right now, if we look at it, it's currently at $7.53. So it looks good. We're gonna buy it right around where it is right now. We look good to set up Vizio. Vizio, what do they make? You said it before.
They sell TVs.
They sell TVs. They sell smart TVs. And they're a big TV maker that's gaining a lot of traction. And we certainly think that Vizio looks really good for the future. In fact, if you look at their stock, look how new it is. They just brought their stock out back in 2021. It's just about 2 years ago. That's a pretty new stock. They're a young stock. See, when they came out at $21. Remember what I said? They usually fall about at least 4 times, right? So if we took and divided $20 by 4, that's about $5, right? We'll check out where they came down to. See where they came down to? They came down to almost $5 down
it's
here.
5.
Right?
So if you do 20 times, like divided by 4, equals 5.
They can fall usually when a stock comes out. A lot of times they'll fall 3 to 4 times from their opening price, and sometimes they even fall lower than that. But that around that 3 to 4 time mark, when you see a stock first come out and then it's dropped 3 to 4 times from where it opened, that's usually a good place to take the first entry point. And now we're looking at Vizio. It's been out two years. It's came down in that range, and now it looks like it's starting to bounce up, and it looks like it's getting ready to fire up out of there. So Vizio looks really good. You know what you need to do? Tell Grandpa thank you, because Grandpa watches these episodes. Tell Grandpa thank you. Here, let me give it to you. Say thank you, Grandpa.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Say thank you for the stock tip.
Thank you for the stock tip.
All right. So with that, we're looking pretty good in the markets. I think we've got all our moves set for this coming week, right? Mm-hmm. We've got some buys that we're getting ready to buy on Monday. We're going to buy Vizio, Mersana 270, and Peloton. We've got our oil stocks.
Yep. And
we still have our stocks for the longer term, Zoom, Virgin Galactic, and Purple as well.
Yeah. I think Purple's going to go way up.
You think Purple's going to go way up? So with that, Gerrick, I think we're looking good this week. I think that's a wrap. What do you think?
It is.
It is? You sound pretty excited, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you most excited about?
That Grandpa gave us that new stock.
That new stock looks really good. In fact, it looks really good to make a move this week, right? We should see some action out of Vizio. We're sitting there with our oil stocks, waiting to see if they explode up. If they come down, we're looking to buy a little bit more. And we're also buying our healthcare stocks. I think we're looking pretty good in this market. What do you think?
Good.
All right. Well, give me a high five. Before we go, we got to remind them to do one thing. What?
Smash that like button.
And subscribe to our channel. Also,
make sure you make that thumbs up when you like.
Give us that thumbs up. Also, please share our videos out with other people. We would really greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to join our Facebook group, Trading with G, to follow the moves we make throughout the week. There's a link in the description of this video. And with that, this is Dwayne
and Gerrick
reminding you, manage the ride.
And you will master the tide.
And you'll master the tide. We'll see you guys next week. Bye now.